want to call upon them tonight. We must not divide ourselves because it's an outcome. What's the group. However, before I go into this, I want to call upon the whole nation of Zimbabwe to unite. All sectors of Zimbabwe to unite and fight COVID. We must maintain social distances as was called for by the President of Zimbabwe. Let's respect that word. If we don't respect that word, we won't perish.
In a nutshell, what the judgment said.
Let me just respond what the court said. Today, the Supreme Court, which is the highest court in the land, except in the constitutional cases, has pronounced itself on the dispute that has long been affecting our art. This follows the challenge by one of our long-standing cadres and organized secretary of one of the Khupe districts, Elias Mashaka, who felt that the party constitution had not been followed in the appointment of certain leaders. He argued that at all times the party must follow its own constitution. He was vindicated when Justice Mishore of the High Court ruled in his favor in March 2019. He has further been vindicated by the unanimous decision of the Supreme Court today. The case was argued fully on television, and Zimbabweans are aware of the issues. The MDC is a party dedicated to social democratic values, including freedom, justice, equality, solidarity, and democracy. Its founding values include following constitutionalism and the rule of law. It is why MDC was established. It is why MDC has been in existence for the last 20 years. It has been fighting for constitutionalism, pushing against the government of Zimbabwe to follow constitutionalism. And we should respect that. If we do not respect that, then we'll be missing the whole objective of our existence. We gain the trust of Zimbabweans if we stick to our own rules and procedures. For that reason, we accept and embrace the judgment of this court, and we will fully comply with it. The judgment has just instructed us to prepare for the extraordinary Congress within 3 months. That is, if Madam Khupe is going to take an active position as acting president. Failure to do that, Komichi is the chair of the party, has been given another month, which is 4 months from today, to make sure that the established Congress is going to so the extraordinary Congress will not fail. If it fails under Madam Khupe, it will not fail under Madam. So it will take place. Yes, of course, Mashaviri could have been an ordinary young person in the party, but that does not diminish the importance of his case. It proves that MDC family would want to respect the question of their party. And if the question of their party is violated, they always rush to the court for the fair judgment. So as we speak, we have had a number of people that were removed from the structure. The people that were in positions when the late President passed away. Those are the people that are illegitimate. So that are legitimate. Make sure that there is law and fines for non-action rights, which are generally called as the 2014 structures. I want to call upon all MDs in the last 2 years from 2018. There have been a number of groups of people who were not happy with what was happening. If I count the groups, they come to 9. I want all those 9 groups to unite. I want all those 9 groups to forgive each other if ever there was any conflict among them. Because we will never go anywhere if we're in conflict. Stop the blame game. Focus on the bigger picture. unite with each other. When I call for unity, I know unity will never be there between people that love each other. Unity is there between people that hate each other. So do not focus on the negatives. Let us focus on the positives from now onwards. I call for national, for the reconciliation within the party, for forgiveness within the party. No hate speeches, no hate social media writings. Please, let us all be united in MDC. However, there are directives that I want to give so that we can take it over. I want to call upon all suspensions and dismissals of any party member that was done from February 18 to today. The suspensions and dismissals are null and void. The affected members are therefore fully reinstated to their positions. There are some strict suspensions that we want to deal with immediate effect. The suspension and dismissals of the mayors of Chegutu, Mashingo, and Vic Falls are with immediate effect reinstated. They are withdrawn and they are reinstated. There was also another move that I need to correct. The removal of the ward executive committees and district executive committees. The removal is set aside. Therefore, the ward executive committees are reinstated and they are operational. Which therefore means all the 1,958 ward executive committees and all the 210 district executive committees are hereby reinstated and shall forthwith convene and start doing their work with immediate effect. All members of the staff whose contracts of employment were unlawfully terminated last year are hereby reinstated and must report for duty as soon as practically possible, given the circumstances of coronavirus. However, they are officially employed, including soldier who is here. Our party deployees to the local council, provincial council, and parliament are advised that they have no need to fear, as there is no reprisal or retribution from the current leadership. This is on the strict understanding that they will discharge their obligations toward the party and not embark on any activities calculated to divide the party. So speculations that they will be recalled is not what we do. We don't stand for recall. I stand for unity. I'm on among all MDC. As long as you've got a grain of MDC people in your blood, you are most welcome. You will not reject. MDC stands for the poor and the downtrodden masses. Zimbabwean people have been going through great sufferings. The economy of the country is unbearable. Hospitals have no medicine. There is no diesel, there is no fuel in the country. There is no money in the country. We are in the extreme poverty as a country. MDC shall stand as part of the solution. MDC will not be part of the problem, but will be part of the solution. Which therefore means MDC will call upon all people in Zimbabwe, labor movement, our mother, the Zimbabwe Defense Forces, traditional leadership, churches, society organizations, women, youth, state institutions, independent institutions. We should all play ball to ensure that the economy of the country is revived. We should be able to play ball to make sure that every Zimbabwean has got a smile on his face. We have suffered enough. We cannot continue with those sufferings. MDC shall engage with SADC to ensure that we solve problems in Zimbabwe. We shall engage with the international community to ensure that problems are solved. We shall engage with AU to ensure that problems are resolved. We are not going to be part of the problem. That's a paradigm shift. That's a new policy. That's a new strategy.
So Morgan Komichi is speaking as the national chairman.
The Supreme Court has reinstated me to a position of MDC national chairperson.
Gueru is under the bus. The Gueru come.
Yes, of course.
Gueru is under the bus.
Yes, of course. Let me just call upon the new leadership, which is going to be running MDC politics in Harvest House. The acting president will be Thokozani Khupe. The national chairperson will be Morgan Komichi. The secretary general will be Douglas Togarase Monzora. The deputy general secretary will be Pauline Mpariwa. The treasurer general will be Teresa Makoni. The deputy treasurer general will be Sheldon Wende. The national organizing secretary will be Abed Nico Pepe. The deputy national organizing secretary will be Amos Shibai. The national party spokesperson will be Obed Kutu. The deputy national party spokesperson will be Tabita Kuna. The chairperson of the Women's Assembly will be Lynette Karenyikore. The chairperson of the Youth Assembly will be Vepumo Chidziva. The secretary for elections will be Murisi Zuzai. And the chief of staff will be Cecil Zuzai. Let me go further and direct what the province should be doing. The provincial chairpersons that have started operating right from now, Manika Land will be under David Chimini, Mashingo will be under Gumbi, Mash East will be under Pino Denga, Mash West will be under Raphael Magunji, Mash Central will be under Mash West will be Mr. Maguje. Midlands North will be Sidol Bebe. Midlands South will be Francisca Masedeke. Harare will be Eric Murai. Chitungwiza will be Voice Chinake. Bulawayo will be shared by Gift Banda. Mark North will be shared by Joel Gapuza in 8 capacity. Mark South will be Solani Moyo, Aka, Black Dog. These are the provincial chairpersons that are going to be, that are assuming their roles right now. And the party would work on its internal structures to rebuild the state. People are going for the external conference within 3 months. Failure of which it will need another month, but it will not fail within 3 months. Thank you so much.
Okay, is this means that Mr. Chamisa is now a card-carrying member?
No. Mr. Chamisa is one of our leaders. Mr. Chamisa, we're going to engage him, talk to him, to accept this judgment. He's a lawyer, he's a pastor. He will not go against the rule of law. He will not.
What is his current position?
He will not disrespect the outcome of the court. We are going to talk to him. And in the structures of 2014, he's the Secretary for Policy and Research. So he's one of us. He's free to go and contest the extra pool at Congress. He's most welcome. We are not going to victimize him at all.
Mr. Chairman, if he is not a card-carrying member, what is his current position then?
Secretary for Policy and Research.
Thank you. And is Mr. Miti out?
Mr. BT is one of our alliance partners. We believe in broad alliance. We will be calling for a meeting to meet with the alliances to explain what will take place.
Mr. Scala.
Mr. Scala has been there in the 2014, so it's not affected. Another question? Thank you, sir.
It's well articulated.
Another question, Mr. Chairman. What happens to the MPs and so forth? What happens?
The MPs are not going to be fired. They are our members of parliament,
Okay.
as well as the councillors are not going to be fired at all. We don't have the culture of firing people. We actually want to build the party. We do not fire people at all.
The only thing I wish to put across on behalf of my client, Dr. Khupe, is just to confirm what the national chairman, Mr. Komichi, said. The court has reinstated Dr. Khupe as the acting president of the MDC. She will be leading the MDC with the leadership that has been announced by the national chairman, and she has been given 3 months by the court to convene an extraordinary congress. The 1 extra month that will come, which Mr. Komichi has referred to, the court didn't know whether she will be interested or not interested. In the event that she doesn't do it within 3 months, that's when Mr. Komichi was given time to be able to do it within the extra month. But that is not going to arise. The MDC now is under the leadership of Thokozani Khupe as the acting president, with the leadership of Komichi, and everyone else. And we expect that in terms of the court judgment, they will be able to do it within the 3 months. We don't expect any problems. That is the position. That, as far as I'm concerned as a lawyer, I wanted to clarify that. But the rest is what Mr. Komichi has indicated. And perhaps we can also get in touch with Thokozani Khupe, and I think she can also speak. But for us, that was what I wanted to explain.
What be touring? It is there. It is around.
Ndakatanga 2016. My name is Patson Morimoga.
Ungakakwidza ndiani?
Elias Mashavira.
Aripi?
Anokwanisa kunge achiuya pana.
Anobva ugokwe.
Anobva ugokwe.
Ishamwari yako.
Ishamwari yavo.
Saka zvafamba.
Tinobhiliva in constitution. MDC ine bhaibheri rayo rinomabumbiro rinova rakanga risina kutevedzerwa kubvira kuna ivo babatangirai. Saka nhasi tiri kufara, tiri kupembera kuti takanga tichichema kuti hazvina kufamba zvakanaka, matare atipa mukana wokuti tinge tichizvigadzirisa.
Thank you very much. Itaenda kupembera. Wabisi wari kupembera rini?
Wari mukongomera nese.
What people need to know is that the MDC Alliance, led by Advocate Chamisa, the Congress in May of 2019, that Congress stands, that Congress cannot be affected by any ruling and determination on a judgment affecting the MDCT. We are MDC Alliance. We had our Congress in May of 2020. That Congress elected Advocate Nelson Chamisa as the leader of the party. The next Congress of the MDC Alliance is in May of 2023, not any time before.
This judgment doesn't affect it.
It affects an entity called the MDCT. We are the MDC Alliance. Thank you.
So,